Good evening and welcome to Horicon High School. Steve Wooderhack here, ready to bring a sectional Division III semifinal matchup as the Randolph Lady Rockets, ranked number 3 in the state for girls volleyball, taking on honorable mention in the state, Waterloo, in this game here tonight for a sectional semifinal. Winner will be playing coming up over at New Glarus at 7 o'clock on Saturday night for the sectional championship and a trip to the state tournament at stake. Broadhead is hosting their match over there for the other half of this sectional. They're taking on Mineral Point in their sectional semifinal, and they are ranked number 5 in the state. But again, it's Broadhead and Mineral Point going at it to try to win and take on the winner of this game. Now let's take a look at both teams here. You get the Randolph Rockets, coached by Jeff Kolbeck, 35-6 on the season. They were undefeated in their conference, in the Trailways West Conference, and just had a great year. They took care of business against Laconia in their last match. And we'll talk about the whole path that both of these two teams took to get here. And for the Waterloo Pirates, they're coached by Doug Pickards, who seems to be everywhere. He's been at a lot of different teams, and now he's kind of floated over to Waterloo. He was at DeForest as a basketball coach for about, they say, over 20 years over there, and he got a couple of state final appearances from his teams, but never could quite get over the hump. And he said always would lose to, I won't even mention that, but he always lose to a team when it got to the championship there. But again, he's been at a lot of places, a lot of great programs for basketball and volleyball. His team's had a great year, 23-10. They were undefeated in the Capital South Conference. And again, they earned their right by knocking off a familiar team as they knocked off Horicon, where we're at tonight. They knocked off Horicon in 5. They lost the first 2 sets in that, and then they came back and won the next 2 sets and beat them in the decider by a score of 15-10. So not a clear path for them to get here, but still here they are, again, with a great tradition. A couple state championships they've got under the belt. They are runner-up a couple years ago. So it's a team with some state experience and some very good players, including those Mosher sisters that have went through Waterloo. So it should be a pretty good matchup between these two teams here tonight. Well, I had a chance to talk to Jeff Kolbeck about their match last week against Laconia in the regional championship and where his team's at right now, their opponent tonight with Waterloo, and I'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes as our Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Horicon High School on Radio Plus.
Welcome to Territory. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one innovative tool from Great Plains. The Terra Max is a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of field conditions. Learn more about hybrid tillage and the new Terra Max at www.greatplainsag.com or by visiting Waupun Equipment Company, your local Great Plains dealer. This is Terra Max Territory. Waupun Equipment Company. Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Mary, and I was treated at the New Medical Center for knee pain. I couldn't walk long distances, stand up from a chair easily, or do stairs well. Now I can do all of these things and walk 2 miles.
Hi, my name is Linda. I was treated at the New Medical Center for pain in both of my knees, and it has made a huge difference. I couldn't walk up the stairs. I couldn't get up and down easily off the floor after playing with my grandkids. Getting up off the couch at night was difficult. Now I can do all of that. Right now I have no pain in my knees. I would definitely recommend this procedure to anybody who has pain in their knees, and I would recommend that you do it sooner rather than later.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
How do you make the most of your land? The Mosers do it with their John Deere Gator XUV 590M. That's how they
cram a lot of the work in each day.
And with a 900-pound payload capacity, they have the power to move on to what's next.
We're always switching gears.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit Ballwig Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun, and Ballwig Turf and Leisure North Spring Street Beaver Dam, and online at ballwig.biz.
Welcome back to more of our Home and Auto Sales pregame show, and time now to talk to the head coach of the Randolph Rockets, Jeff Kolbeck, joining us right now. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Well, yeah, I know you're doing good. You got a great volleyball team right now, and you got yourself into the sectionals, but I know you got a lot of work to do coming up. But let's just go back to that Laconia match. Probably an improved Laconia team since the last time you played them in your regional championship matchup last week, Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. I know that you and I talked about that after our first game with them, that they'd probably be much improved, and probably run into them again in the playoffs. And yeah, they're a pretty talented team. Their offensive game really improved since the first time we played. And, that third set, about halfway through our third set, they stole some momentum away from us and found a few things that were working on them and carried into the beginning of the fourth set. And then we finally got about a 3-point lead in that fourth set, and we were able to get out in front, and we got that momentum back and able to win that match.
Well, let's talk about your team for people that haven't experienced a Randolph match. And I've seen you guys play, and we've done a few games over there in Randolph and wherever you played this season. But just talk about your team and what's going right with them. Who's some of the big hitters up front and the key components to your success so far this season?
Yeah, I mean, I really stress defense with our team, and everything runs through our back row. And Brandy Fuller and Carly Baird and Charisma Muth in the back row have really done a really nice job. And with serve receiving our passes. And then Jory Bowalder's our setter, and she's just an outstanding athlete. She's got a Division I scholarship for basketball, but excellent volleyball player. She gets to every ball, and even when we're out of system, she gets us back in system, which is great. And then for hitters, Riley Alvin's been a huge improvement this year, getting her back from her ACL, and her timing's back now, and just a big block in the front row. And then Charisma Muth, when we got her back after the start of the season, things started really rolling with our offense. And then you can't forget, we really can hit from all five positions. Josie Spores has had an outstanding year. Lauren Grieger's played really well in the front row, and Macy Kolbeck's done really good on the outside. So Jory's got a lot of options to go to, and we set our back row some too. So she's got a lot of options to go to, and it's really helped our offensive game. Against Laconia, we really had a nice hitting day. We hit like 255, I think it was, against a very, very good defensive team. So that was nice to see. Yeah, we've been playing really well. Still areas to improve on, but we're still getting better, so that's a good sign right now.
Well, a lot of work to do yet. I was kind of looking through all the Division III sectionals, and 9 of the teams that were ranked in the top 10 are still alive yet. So everybody's in play yet, and you will run into some of these teams as you get further into the tournament. But you got one that's not ranked, but still a dangerous team that's won a few state championships of their own over these last 10 years, and that's the Waterloo Pirates. I know you haven't played them this season, but what do you know about the Pirates?
Yeah, they were at our tournament at the end of the year, so I got to watch them play a few times actually this year. I saw them a lot this summer. They're in one of the leagues that we had that we were in as well. And again, a talented team. They returned Sophia Schneider from last year's team. She's an outside hitter and a setter for them, and she's a really dynamic hitter. She'll be a first-team All-State girl in Division III for sure. And they returned a couple of their back row players from last year when we played them last year. They're different from last year, definitely, and so are we, obviously. But they have a new coach. One player transferred out, so they're a different team, but they're a very talented team. They're going to give us trouble. you don't run into any easy games at this point of the season. So the girls are going to be really focused for this. And this is kind of a team we've been looking at for a few weeks now, thinking there'd be a chance we'd be playing them.
Well, I tell you, I got to see you play a couple Saturdays ago on your own tournament at home, and I was just super impressed by how the girls played at a high level against some very good teams, bigger schools in your tournament, and you took one of the top teams in Division II with, who was it you had in that Sauk Prairie?
Sauk Prairie, yep.
Yeah, you took them right to a deciding game on that one and played them real close on that one, too, so... impressive performance. It really looked like you were getting set for the postseason and playing at a high level going into the postseason.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, that's kind of what we set that tournament up to be. You know, we wanted to play tougher teams at the end of the season so we could see things we don't normally see, and the speed of the game picks up. And to end our day that day against Sauk Prairie, and I know they're ranked second, I think, in Division II, and they're probably one of the best teams in the state, any division, to be honest with you. And we had shots to win the match, actually. I mean, we missed some serves early on in that first set, but we played right with them and played point per point with them. So I couldn't be happier with this group of girls. I mean, they've come a long way since the beginning of the year, and they're really focused. And like you said, we're playing really good volleyball right now. So hopefully that continues for us.
Well, Randolph again getting set to take on a sectional semifinal, Waterloo, the Pirates. And Jeff, thanks for joining us. Good luck, and we're going to be there the rest of the trip with you in the playoffs.
Thanks.
Again, Jeff Kolbeck, the head coach of the Randolph Rockets, joining us here on the pregame show, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. We'll come back in just a few minutes as our coverage of Randolph Rocket postseason volleyball continues on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles.
Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph is the
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
If you have any building or remodeling projects in your future, make sure to call Jeff Rtajcic at Ace in Building and Remodeling Randolph. Ace has been in business for over 20 years and builds new homes, offers complete interior and exterior remodeling and additions, single to multiple car garages, windows, decks and patios, seamless siding, and seamless gutters. Ace stands for Achieving Carpentry Excellence. Let them work on your next project. You'll be glad you did. Give Ace in Building and Remodeling a call at 920-326-3624. A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. A&B Fitness is a workout facility dedicated to helping all of its members reach their fitness goals. They offer fitness classes with a personal feel, small group personal training, and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness, give them a call at 920-763-5695.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Markesan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Markesan and Fox Lake.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student-athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
The Randolph Booster Club would like to say congratulations, Randolph, on a great season. They'd like to wish the Rockets best of luck in today's playoff game. Since its inception, the Randolph Booster Club has raised more than $250,000 from organized events and donations from members, all which have made their way back to the community for youth athletics. The Randolph Booster Club. Good luck, Rockets, in your game today.
Welcome back to Horicon High School. Steve Witterhack with you. We've got Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming, and we are ready for some volleyball action here. A sectional semifinal Division III matchup as the Randolph Rockets looking pretty sharp on their opportunity to go up and practice their hitting and their serving. They look really good. A little bit more impressive than I've been seeing from Waterloo so far, but hey, can't judge that yet. They have a great program over there at Waterloo, and you never know. They did beat Horicon, but it took them 5 to do that in the match to get here. For Randolph, they had to knock off Laconia in 4. They did lose the third set. They won 25-21, 25-21, lost the third set 25-18, and then came back and wrapped things up 25-20 in the fourth set. Charisma Muth, 20 kills for her and 5 aces serving to lead Randolph in both of those categories. Riley Alvin right behind her at 16 kills. And Jory Bawalda, she gets her share. You know, she's a 6-foot setter, but she still gets hers up there. Some of them are just kind of dump passes on the second. She likes going to the back corners when she kind of hits those second hits over, but gets some success with that. She also had 48 assists in that match against Laconia. That's a big number. Brandy Fuller with 11 digs and Josie Spoor with 10 digs. But I tell you, the Randolph Lady Rockets, they've got some weapons out there. They've got some great pieces that they all come together to make a very good team. Of course, like I said, you got your kill leader on the team with Riley Alvin, the middle hitter. 6'2", just a junior. She'll be back for another year again. 287 kills on the season, 74 aces, 99 blocks to lead the team in that category. Also, Charisma Muth, second in kills on the team with 242 kills, 95 aces on the season. That's a huge number for aces on a season. And Jory Bawalda, of course, she can do a little bit of everything out there. Refuses to let a ball land on the court. She will, even bad passes, she'll find a way to get them up for her hitters to put them away. Soft hands, maybe the softest hands. And I've seen a lot of good volleyball. I've been at all 11 state championships for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Been at Waterloo's 2 state championships some years back, not that many years back, with the Mosier sisters. Another one I watched play with Illinois last night. But I said, as far as all the setters I've ever seen for a girl 6 foot tall out there, just soft hands and power to get it from one side of the net all the way over from the right to the left, and just an amazing player. And she already voted the Player of the Year in the Trailways East or West Conference. So congratulations to her. And we'll go through that list. However, players that made first team, second team, and honorable mention, but a nice representation of the Randolph Lady Rockets for the conference and all conference voting. You're going to see a lot in the back row from Brandy Fuller, 341 digs on the season, just rock solid back there. Josie Spores, there's another player that should maybe get some more swings because she's pretty impressive. I brought a few players past Division I volleyball players that came and watched Randolph play against St. Mary Springs, and they really thought Josie Spores stuck out amongst a lot of the hitters out there too. But she does a great job with her opportunities and playing in the system. Lauren Grigger, the other middle hitter for them, and also you got Macy Colbeck, too, your left side hitter, a very good server, a very good left side hitter for them, too, and works well within the system. So just a really solid bunch. Once in a while, the bugaboo they might have is just passing, getting that ball up there right to where they need it, up to the setter up there, and that might be the only weak point that they have for their team. So that's a look at the Randolph Rockets. Just the person that they're going to have to watch out for Waterloo is Sophia Schneider. They go with a 6-2 offense. They've got 2 setters out there with her along with Brenna Hubner. And they are both setters, but they're also outside hitters. But Sophia by far leads the squad in kills with 481 kills, 44 aces, 245 assists. Actually, Brenna Hubner with actually the most aces on the team, or I should say assists on the team, with 362. And also you're going to have Brianna Lauersdorf, their defensive specialist, and Libero actually in the back row, leading the team in that category with digs with 536. But really, Sophia Schneider, this is definitely the girl you got to slow down. She is a 6 foot, senior out there and leads the team in kills. So the tall players from Randolph, who overall, just by watching him and looking at him out there, outsize the Pirates of Waterloo. We will take a break right now. We're going to come back in a few minutes to get things going, give you the starting lineups for both teams, and get the match going here. Again, it's a sectional semifinal in Division III. The winner will be playing on Saturday night, but out at New Glarus against the winner of the Broadhead hosting Mineral Point game tonight. And Broadhead is the number 5 ranked team in the state for Division III. Back after this with more Randolph Lady Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel...
I've got a math question for you.
Welcome to Terra Max territory. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one innovative tool from Great Plains. The Terra Max is a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of field conditions. Learn more about hybrid tillage and the new Terra Max at www.greatplainsag.com or by visiting Waupun Equipment Company, your local Great Plains dealer. This is Terra Max territory. Waupun Equipment Company. Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Werner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
How do you make the most of your land? The Mosers do it with their John Deere Gator XUV 590M. That's how they
Cram a lot of the work in each day.
And with a 900-pound payload capacity, they have the power to move on to what's next.
We're always switching gears.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit Ballwig Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun, and Ballwig Turf and Leisure North Spring Street Beaver Dam, and online at ballwig.biz.
Welcome back to Horicon High School again, the site tonight of a Division III sectional semifinal volleyball matchup. The Randolph Rockets taking on the Pirates of Waterloo. Let's take a look at the path that the Randolph Rockets took to get to this point. They had to play an extra game because they're a number 1 seed, but the other number 1 seed down to the bottom, Waterloo, they actually in their part of the sectional got a bye in the first round where Randolph had to play. They played Lemira right away and beat them pretty soundly, 25-8, 25-8, 25-5. That's just a blowout. Then they had to take on St. Mary Springs. I did go watch that match after an early CWC match over there, and I saw them play against Springs, and they took care of business against Springs also, beating them by scores 25-16, 25-20, and 25-16. And then, of course, they had to take on Laconia, who's an up-and-coming team. A lot of young players, a lot of just sophomores on the team that are very good basketball players, but a little more basketball players than volleyball players. But they got better since the last time Randolph played them. And it was a fairly close match. Randolph winning the first two, 25-21, 25-21. They lost the third set, 25-18, and came back to seal the deal with a 25-20 victory in the fourth set to win 3-1. Looking at the Waterloo Pirates, like I said, they had to bye the first round, but then they took on Poinet and beat them 25-19, 25-15, and 25-18. And then they just had to play that regional championship, and that was against Horicon. Hey, they started out bad. They lost the first 2 sets against Horicon, 25-17 25-21, and then they won the, or I should say 25-19, 25-22. Then Waterloo came back and won 25-12 pretty convincingly, and 25-14. Then a little bit closer in that third set, but the Waterloo did come out on top of that, winning 15-10 to seal the deal to get themselves here to this sectional semifinal. And the winner will be playing on Saturday night. We'll be there for that down in New Glarus. Already talked to the people down there. In case Randolph should win this, we would definitely go down there and cover that. Broadhead hosting their match against Mineral Point for sectional semifinals. Kind of nice to get to host a sectional at your own home court, but that's what they did. Sometimes they switch it up. In basketball, I know they do, but I guess not volleyball. And hopefully we'll get some updates on that. And they have to see if Big Nate is out there and give me some updates with that. But let's take a look at the Randolph Rockets. Of course, their setter, Jory Bawalda, Player of the Year in the Trailways West Conference. Our outside hitters, Charisma Muth, number 2 on the team in kills, and also Macy Kolbeck. You get Josie Spores hitting from the right side and the left side once in a while. Middle hitters are Riley Elvin, leading the team in kills, and then Lauren Grigger. Right side, like I said, Josie Spores. Defensive specialist, Carly Baird, and your libero is Brandy Fuller. Great server. And a very nice libero, too. And Randolph will start out serving here. This one just dips over the top of the net, and it's going to get popped and just bumped over on the third hit. Randolph gets a free ball. Good pass, and they go left side over to Kolbeck, and that goes to the middle back, and that's popped up again. Just another shot from the back row. Going to take it, and a middle hit by Riley Elvin. We'll see a lot of that tonight. The two cousins connecting on that. Jory Bawalda getting it just above the net for Riley Elvin. That's where you want in that middle position. Just hammers one down. And first point of the match. And this first set going to the Randolph Rockets. Another serve for Charisma Muth. And passing not real good to start out here for Waterloo. Nice hard low serve, and that's going to go into the net. Off the hands of their back row player. Looks like Brianna Lauersdorf back there. Actually, it was Tammy Novak. The back there off her hands and right into the net. Point for Randolph on that service ace by Charisma Muth. Going right back at her again. That goes high off her arms and out of bounds deep. And another point for Randolph. And that's what they do well, too. They've got the big stud players up by the net, but they've got a lot of really good servers, including Brandy Fuller, one of the shortest players on the court. But, man, she is one great server. You got Charisma Muth as one of your top servers. Riley Elvin's a very good server, and very consistent serving that you get out of Jory Bawalda. This one just barely goes over the net and designed to do that. Back set over on the right side, cross-court hit, and that's going to be just out of bounds on the swing from the right side by Brenna Hebner. And Sophia Schneider, that's the one you got to watch her. She switches over to that right side. She's going to have to set right now. It goes left side and into the block on the swing by Fitzgerald. It's going to get bumped over on the third hit. Spores gets it over, and then going up with the left hand and putting it down is Jory Bawalda. Nice to have a 6-foot setter up there because you get those tight ones to the net, so you go up with that left hand, direct it to the floor, and that's exactly what she did. Gets the kill. 5-0 Randolph. What a great start here in the sectional semifinal. Charisma Muth with another serve for Randolph. That one's a let job, but does get over. Popped up by Lauersdorf. Back set on the right side, pushed deep. Chased down by Muth. Bawalda's going to go left side over to Macy Kolbeck, but pulls that wide left on her swing over there. And that is a first point of the first set and this match for the Pirates. Back to serve now for Waterloo is Brenna Hebner. She'll be rotating to go in the back row to be a setter. And Schneider will go to the front row. Pass up to the front, chased down by Jory. Going to go left side over to Riley Elvin, and that is out of bounds deep. And a point for the Pirates. Stringing a couple points together, making it 5-2 Randolph on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Another serve for Hebner. One dives right over the net. A diving save by Muth. You got a good server up there, and get those serves, and they just kind of die when they get over the net. Hebner leads the team in aces. Gets another one there. This one is popped up by Muth. Good pass over to Bawalda. Going to go back over to Elvin. Hard into the double block. Popped in the air. Chased down by Bawalda. Back row attack by Muth. Good pass up front. Going to go to Schneider on the left side. The block is up. That is the block you do not want to go against. 6 foot and 6'2" up there with Elvin along with Bawalda. And they put it down. The roof goes up. Ball goes back down to the floor on the Pirates side. A point for the Randolph Rockets, leading now 6-3. Jory Bawalda back to serve for Randolph. Ball chased in the back row, and Schneider will have to just kind of roll it over. Kolbeck pops the ball up. Going to go back row to a Muth off the block and then out of bounds. Charisma Muth, not afraid to, maybe their best back row swinger that they have. Cedar put a lot away from behind that 10-foot line, so she's still a threat, putting the ball away from behind the 10-foot line. Jory Bawalda again back to serve. 7-3 the lead for Randolph. Bawalda serve. Goes to the middle back. Good pass over to Hebner. Going back to Schneider on the left side. And not sure what she was going to do with it. Try to place it with that big block. Maybe in her head just a little bit. Riley Elvin up there. Just kind of directs it right into the net. Another point for Randolph. Good crowd here tonight at Horicon watching the game. Ball's tight to the net. And that's just pushed over by Schneider, almost catching the net. Here goes Josie Spores on the right side off the block. Diving save by Hebner. Back over to Schneider. Goes to the back corner and finds that open diving attempt there with the right arm by Muth. Can't quite get to it to control it. And a point for the Pirates. Smart play there by their main hitter, Sophia Schneider. That will put Gabby Kuhl in the back to serve now for the Pirates. That one's overpassed, and then we're going to have a player on the net with Jory Bawalda. I think the whistle got stuck for the official, didn't blow it right away. Maybe the P got stuck in the in the whistle there, couldn't get it to blow. But 8-5, now the lead for Randolph. Muth with a good pass over the ball. A quick set over to Riley Elvin. That is kept alive off the block. Right side attack, pushed down to the corner. Muth pops it up. Nice job by Fuller. She chops over the top of Muth, and it's back over on the Pirates side, and a double contact called on the, what are they going to call it on? I guess Randolph got it called on them with a double contact before they hit it over. A late call by the officials again. Pirates with another serve, and that one is blasted right into the net off Gabby Kuhl's serve. If you wanted to let us know you're out there and you're watching right now, the almost 80 computers logged on, go to the chat. And type us a message. Like to know who's out there. The girls would like to know when they watch it back. Here goes Schneider from the right side. And she hammers one down hard at Fuller. Man, that was a big major league hit right down the line from the right side by Sophia Schneider. Big time kill. Back within two are the Pirates. They're trailing 5-0 at one time. It's 9-7 the lead now for Randolph. It's going to be tight to the net. And somehow they get over to Spores, just pokes it over on the third hit. And just kind of an easy hit. This will be a free ball for Randolph. Back set right side over to Grigger off the arms of their libero, Brianna Lauersdorf. And then on the floor, a point for Randolph. Back up by 3, 10-7. Riley Elvin back to serve now for the Rockets. Matching shoes over on the Waterloo side. Yellow and a little bit of kind of orange, almost looks like a candy corn or something. That's in the net from Riley Elvin. We had a debate about candy corn at work today. They say it's the second worst candy to handle it during Halloween. I just happen to like it. I'm going to kind of dispute that. Maybe some voter fraud on that. Ball's passed over to Jory Bawalda to go left side over to Muth off the block. Goes right along the net for about 15 feet, then goes over on the Pirates side. Tap back over on the Randolph side. It's going to get pushed over deep, and it's going to be just out of bounds for Bawalda. Just, they say missed. I see some of the fans over on the Randolph side thought that was in. The official right there. Oh, it's the easiest place to call it either, right? From when it lands right by your feet. You think that'd be the easiest place, but not really. Baird with a pass. Going to get it over to Grigger. That's kept alive by the Pirates. Push deep. Fuller passes the ball over to Bawalda. Left side attack by Muth, but pounds it into the net. That's a point for the Pirates, and we are tied at 10 apiece. 10-10, and rotating to the back row now is Sophia Schneider. She'll now be the setter for the Pirates. And Brenna Hebner will be the left side hitter. Set over on the left side again, over to Muth, cross court, back over on the Randolph side after one hit. Back set over to Spores on the right side, block back on the Randolph side. Muth puts it back over. And somehow gets back on the Randolph side. Now back over to Muth, and just a little roll shot saved by Schneider, tight to the net. And that's going to get hit into the antenna over on that right side on the hit attempt by Maren Dolphin. point for Randolph. Got the lead back now at 11-10. Josie Spohr is back to serve now for the Rockets. And the snap that would have been close to being out of bounds. Left side attack by Hebner is kept up by Fuller. And left side attack now from flat-footed shot. Goes off the arms of Schneider and back on the Randolph side. It'll pass, and they're going to go back over to Muth. Had to kind of go back a little bit to get it, and ends up launching it about a foot too long. And that is a point for the Pirates. Now we're tied at 11 apiece. 11-11. We got a battle going on here at Horicon High School. A lot at stake. Your season could be over, or you could be moving on Saturday night over to New Glarus to be playing in the sectional championship and a trip to state at stake. Good pass over to Joy Bowalda. Back sets over to Grieger on the right side, but pounds it into the net. And that is a point for the Pirates. They've got the lead, 12-11. Maybe their first lead. It is their first lead of the first set. Another serve now for Leah Dorn. Not a good pass. Stays in the back row. Spores will have to set, and then it goes at the delayed whistle. Double contact called on Spores, trying to pass it from the back row up to the front. Now a 2-point lead for the Pirates. Dorn with the serve, pounds one in the net. Service there. Randolph needs that. And needs to rotate here, and Grieger back to serve for the Randolph Rockets. Lauren Grieger serving from the middle back. Good pass over to Schneider. Going to go left side, cross-court shot. That's kept alive by Baird. Nice job. From the 10-foot line, you've got a shot by Kolbeck, and they said it did not clear on her hit. Hoping that was off the block or something and back on the Randolph side, but they say that did not clear. And that is a point again for the Pirates, on a roll right now, leading 14-12. Back to serve for the Pirates is Tess Blundo. And it's kind of a low pass, but a right side attack now by Muth over the top of the block, and that is out of bounds. Randolph just a little too strong on a lot of their hits. A lot of them missing about a foot long. Another one from Muth. Blocked a few times over there and then launched a few long and a few into the net. Lundell again. Good pass again over to Bowalda. Right side attack by Muth off the tape, and that is down, and a point for the Randolph Rockets, but they're down by 2, 15-13. Riley Elvin will help along the front row now coming in. Baird sitting down. Serve for the Rockets now with Charisma Muth back to serve for Randolph. Trailing by 2. Little knuckleball, and a good pass, and Schneider does get a left side attack. The block is up, and that's going to go off a player for the Pirates and out of bounds, and a point for the Rockets. Nice job by your setter over there, Jory Bowalda, and Player of the Year in the Trailways West Conference. Almost 100 computers logged on with us here tonight. Spread the word and see if we get way over 100 here today. Schneider's going to set it in the back row. That's going to be a shot into the net on the swing by Brenna Hebner. That is a point for Randolph. We've tied it up now at 15 apiece. Charisma Muth back to serve again for the Rockets. This is kind of the rotation they got a lot of points on because of that serve like that. Great server is Muth, and getting some points because of her serve. She served those first 5 points for Randolph to get things going when they were up 5-0. Now she's stringing some together again. 3 in a row, and Randolph has the lead back at 16-15. Muth with another bullet serve high off the arms of their libero, but they control it, and Schneider will just bump it over on the third hit. Bowalda gets it over to Elvin and blasts one out of bounds. And Randolph just a little long on their swings right now once they started getting those a little more down. Things will be a lot better for them, but another miss long, tied at 16 apiece. Serve now for Hebner into the net, and a free point for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Surprised we have this many computers logged on because everybody's here from Randolph at the game. At least half the population, and Randolph is here, I think, tonight. Set way over the left side over to Schneider. The block is up. It's pushed deep again from Schneider. Quick set over to Riley Elvin. It's Somehow they get tapped back over on the Randolph side. Fuller is going to be the setter now, going right side over to Spores. And a nice shot going cross court off the hands of Hebner. And then out of bounds into the crowd. A point for the Randolph Rockets, up by 2, 18-16. Jory Bawalda back to serve now for the Rockets. Good pass over to Hebner. Going to go to Schneider on the left side, and the block is up. But it's going to go out of bounds off the block of Riley Elvin over there. And it'll be a point for the Pirates. They're back within a point now, 18-17. Gabby Kuhl going back to serve now for the Pirates of Waterloo. And that one kind of dies, and a nice job by Bawalda getting to it. Gets it back up to her cousin Elvin. Back over on the Pirate side. Here goes Schneider from the left side going down the line. And that is in. A lot of control on that one. Put a bunch of topspin, maybe a little English on it. Got to move from right to left and found the outside of the line and a point for the Pirates. Nice shot there by Sophia Schneider. Ties it up at 18 apiece. Cool with another serve. Nice server. Muth gets it this time over to Bawalda, going left side over to Spores, off the block, up the line by Fuller, and then a double contact is going to get called on Josie Spores. And the lead back in the hands now of the Pirates, and we've got a timeout on the court. We'll do the same back in 30 seconds with more Randolph Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
The Randolph Booster Club would like to say congratulations, Randolph, on a great season. They'd like to wish the Rockets best of luck in today's playoff game. Since its inception, the Randolph Booster Club has raised more than $250,000 from organized events and donations from members, all which have made their way back to the community for youth athletics. The Randolph Booster Club. Good luck, Rockets, in your game today.
So Jeff Kolbeck has seen enough, and he doesn't want to go back and trading leads and back and forth. And a crucial part of the game when you're getting down to the last 6 or 7 points of the game for these teams. You love to set the tone by grabbing that first set. They won't be playing from behind. So timeout by the Rockets. And the winner will be playing coming up on Saturday night against the winner Broadhead hosting Mineral Point. That's going to be out of bounds. Some help from the serving of the Pirates, but getting a few serves in and get some points off her serve, Gabby Kuhl. But that one after the timeout floats along. We're tied at 19 apiece. Brandy Fuller, a very good server for the Rockets, serving right now. Right side attack now by Schneider, goes cross court. Brigger gets her arms up a little late and pops off her arms and into the bench for Randolph, and a point for the Pirates, now back up 20-19. Back to serve is Brianna Lauersdorf. That's going to be tight to the net, and into the net is one of the Pirates. Well, they kind of bailed Randolph out of that one. It looked like Jory had to, being 6 foot tall, you can reach over the net, kind of bring that ball back, which she almost did. But a player for the Waterloo is probably going up ready to maybe hit it down, and it's called for being in the net. We're tied at 20 apiece. Here goes Schneider from that right side, and that is into the net, or maybe into the block. Yeah, they're going to say that was into the net, according to the official, which were blocked by a little bit from our angle here, but a point for Randolph. They've got the lead now, 21-20. And now we've got a timeout taken by the Pirates. We'll be back in just 30 seconds with more Randolph Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
If you have any building or remodeling projects in your future, make sure to call Jeff Tajik at Ace in Building and Remodeling Randolph. Ace has been in business for over 20 years and builds new homes, offers complete interior and exterior remodeling and additions, single to multiple car garages, windows, decks and patios, seamless siding and seamless gutters. Ace stands for Achieving Carpentry Excellence. Let them work on your next project. You'll be glad you did. Give Ace in Building and Remodeling a call at 920-326-3624.
Welcome back to Horicon High School. Steve Witterhack with you. Jeff Sauer on the video camera here. And Randy Arm can do some stats for me. Brought him along before he heads to the warmer climates coming up sometime in the future. Ball's popped up, bad pass, chased down by Hebner, back over to Schneider on the right side, rolls it, and Muth will pop it up. Back to Muth over on the left side, double block is up, and they put it down. Schneider up there to put it down, had her teammate right by her, Tess Blundell. And they get the block kill on the swing by Muth. 21 apiece. Serve in the hands now of Sophia Schneider, one of their best servers. Little knuckleball action. That's going to get popped over right away on the first hit. Randolph gets it back, though, from right around the 10-foot line. A shot by Muth. And angles that one right off from, kind of tools it off the block that is up there. Took a little off, controlled it, and just hit in the right place on their hands, and it goes out of bounds, wide left. Point for Randolph, leading now 22-21. Josie Spohr is back to serve for Randolph. Good pass. Attack and pushed up, and way in the back corner. That's going to be out of bounds, wide left. And now Jury on a shot that she usually has a lot of success with, just those push shots to the back right or left corner. Has missed a couple times in the game. And we are tied at 22 apiece. Coming in to serve for the Pirates is Leah Dorn. If Randolph can get a good pass here, that one a little tape job, but a good job by Spohr. Left side attack by Muth, rolls over the top of the block and in. Nice job, that double block was up there and just got a nice roll shot, just barely over their fingertips and finds the floor in front of a diving Sophia Schneider. Point for Randolph, 2 points away, but they're only up by one, 23-22 here in the first set. Lauren Grigger with the serve. A bad pass, and somehow it's going to go up in the rafters and into the rafters up there. Mishandled ball on that first hit, and their libero try to pop it over, and now a 24-22 the lead, and a timeout taken by the Pirates. Back in 30 seconds with more Randolph Volleyball on Radio Plus.
A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. A&B Fitness is a workout facility dedicated to helping all of its members reach their fitness goals. They offer fitness classes with a personal feel, small group personal training, and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness, give them a call at 920-763-5695.
And just as you had that add-on for A&B Fitness Concept, looking exactly straight across, sitting in the top row across from me is Amber Elvin, running a great business in Randolph right on Stark Street. So a ton of people go there to work out. Lauren Grigger with the serve. This one is controlled. Going to go left side over to Fitzgerald. Grigger tries to get in the front row, and a diving Muth can't. Boy, I tell you, Charisma Muth's going to be bruised up, having to dive for a lot of balls. Mishandled ball in the back row. Just off the hands of Spohr actually on that. And now Randolph still sitting at set number 1 point up 24-23. Another serve for Blundell. That is pushed up. Good pass over to Bawal. They're going to go over to Macy Colbeck and taps it over to the bottom of the net. And now we are tied at 24 apiece. We're going extra points. And a swinging arrow over that left side by Colbeck. Blundell again with the serve. 24 apiece. And that one's kind of shanked over, and Baird will get it back on the court, and it's bumped over by Bawalda. Free ball now for the Pirates. Back set right side, swing off the net. Good pass over to Bawalda. Going to back set it right side over to Muth into the block, and puts it away. Yeah, the double block was up there, but she just powered it right through their hands. They just didn't tighten it up enough. And that's a point for Randolph again, a set point for them, leading 25-24. Charisma Muth, their best server, back serving now for Randolph, up going for the first set. Nice one in the back row that stays in the back. And it's going to get pushed over and popped up by Spohr. A little quick set over to Riley Elvin. That's popped up by their libero, Lauersdorf. Left side attack, cross court, and past the double block on the swing by Brenna Hebner. Very timely kill there for Hebner. Didn't put a lot on it, but just enough to get past the arms of the double block that was up, and we're tied at 25 apiece. What a great first set. Hebner back to serve. Bawalda checked in the back row to get at that one, and then a nice shot again, Muth. She puts a ton of topspin on those shots, those roll shots. That from about 12 feet off the net, and that middle back just kind of dives, and a diving player for the Pirates can't get to it. Back to another set point for the Randolph Rockets. Little knuckleball action, good pass. They're going to get it out to Schneider, just taps it over. Fuller's going to get it. Going to go right side over to Spores, cross-court shot. And then Schneider's going to get it again. A little angled shot popped up by Kolbeck. Back center from the right side over to Spores. Again, popped up and kept alive. Here goes Schneider down the line and kept alive by Bawalda. Goes Kolbeck, just is going to take it to the middle back. Back over to Schneider on the left side. Pounds one down, waiting for that set the last 3 times. Randolph gave her too many opportunities, 3 chances. She rolled it over a few times and then finally got that good set to pound one away. And we are tied at 26 apiece. What a battle here in the first set. Back to serve, one of their better servers, Gabby Kuhl. That one's a tape job, kept alive, and then good try, but there's going to be a point for Pirates. Again, that's a tape job kept alive by Jory Bawalda. Now a timeout taken by the Rockets as the Pirates have set number 1 point. Back after this on Radio Plus.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Here we go now. Waterloo getting their first set point opportunity. 27-26 in favor of the Pirates. And their best server serving right now, Gabby Kuhl. As far as this first set is concerned, she's been pretty spot on. A lot of points off her serving. Walda's going to take it, so a free ball now for the Pirates. Schneider's going to get it over that left side, hits it into the antenna, and that'll be a point for Randolph. Bad set, little too close to the net, little too far out left. And all she could do is hit into the antenna, and that's out of bounds. Point for Randolph. They've tied it up at 27 apiece, and one of Randolph's better servers with Brandy Fuller back to serve. Chases Hebner in the back row. Here goes Schneider. Cross-court shot, puts a lot of top spin. Going down to try to pop it up was Bawalda, but a better shot on that put away by Schneider. Back to a set point. Both teams getting a couple opportunities. This is the second time for the Pirates. Up 28-27. Flowersdorf with the serve. Good pass over to Bawalda, and then just pushed over on the third hit. Diving save by the libero. Goes Schneider. Cross-court shot. Over to Bawalda. Back over to, nice job by Spores. Took a little bit off that one. Nice shot by Josie Spores on that one. Really waiting for her to hit it a lot harder. Just kind of pops over and finds the middle of the court. We are tied at 28 apiece. Riley Elvin with the serve. Schneider's not a great pass. It's up in the rafters, and she'll just bump it over on the third hit. Pass over to Bawalda. Left side attack now by Muth off the block, but kept alive by the Pirates. Here goes Schneider, turns around, and a pretty good shot, but controlled. Nice shot by Fuller. Goes Muth again, hard off the block, hit out of bounds. The Randolph Rockets will get another set point. Nice job, Fuller, with an unbelievable save, going down and popping it up right up to the center, and put away by Charisma Muth. Randolph up 29-28 with a set point now for the Rockets. Elvin with the serve down the line. Mishandle, stays in the back row. It's going to have to get bumped over by Schneider on the third hit. Bawalda gets in there, and Fuller will pop it over to Muth. Just taps it over. Schneider controls. Back over to Schneider on the left side. Little roll shot over to Muth. Controls over to Bawalda. Back over to Muth on the left side. Puts it away in the middle back. A big swing by Charisma Muth. What a battle. Both teams having multiple opportunities to win the first set. And the Randolph Lady Rockets come out with a big point and a big swing by Charisma Muth to the middle back, and they win the first set 30-28. What a first set. Wow, this could be a long night here at Horicon High School. We'll be back with the second set of action here at Horicon in just 2 minutes on Radio Plus.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Marquezan, Randolph, and Waupun.
If you have any building or remodeling projects in your future, make sure to call Jeff Tajik at Ace in Building and Remodeling Randolph. Ace has been in business for over 20 years and builds new homes, offers complete interior and exterior remodeling and additions, single to multiple car garages, windows, decks and patios, seamless siding, and seamless gutters. Ace stands for Achieving Carpentry Excellence. Let them work on your next project. You'll be glad you did. Give Ace in Building and Remodeling a call at 920-326-3624. A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. A&B Fitness is a workout facility dedicated to helping all of its members reach their fitness goals. They offer fitness classes with a personal feel, small group personal training, and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness. Give them a call at 920-763-5695.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
And welcome back to Horicon High School. What a first set. Both teams with multiple opportunities to win that first set. Had set point. Nice comeback for Waterloo to really make that a tight match. Seesaw battle later in the match, or in that first set. And Randolph comes out on top 30-28. First swing is off the hands of Macy Kolbeck. That one rides the net for about 5 feet and falls on the floor. And a point for the Rockets to get things going here in set number 2. That'll bring Charisma Muth, who had such a great serving set in that first set. Another great set in that serve. That stays in the back row. Schneider will take it from inside the 10-foot line. A little quick set over to Elvin off the block. And over the top of Lauersdorf, the libero, and out of bounds. Two 2-0 now, Randolph. Get things going here in set number 2. Booth's next serve, another bullet, and mishandled ball in the back, and Lauersdorf will have to roll it over from the back row. Set over to Kolbeck on the left side. That is popped up. And kind of a chunky looking hit there. They didn't call a double contact on. Quick set again to Elvin. Cuts it back to her left, but a good job keeping it alive as Hebner. Goes Schneider with the hard hit right into the double block of Bawalda and Elvin up there, but tools it off the block, goes out of bounds over on the Waterloo side. Point for the Pirates. They're trailing by 1, 2-1. Back to, I'd say, the MVP of serving in the first set for the Pirates, Gabby Kuhl with the serve. Nice server. Back row attack by Muth. And she's hitting him with confidence all over the court right now. 15 feet off the net, right side, hard off the block, on the floor, and a point for the Randolph Rockets, leading now 3-1. Nice to have that convenience where you got a player that can hit in the front row or back row every rotation. They can be an offensive weapon for you. Again, another mishandled ball. Serving going well and getting points because of the great serving of Randolph so far here in the second set. 4-1 the lead now for the Lady Rockets. Battling to try to get to that sectional championship and get to that game. It could get Randolph as a school back to state for the 4th time in school history. And I believe we have a rotation violation that's going to be called by the down ref. And that'll be a point for Randolph, leading now 5-1. Very good Randolph cheering section telling them that that they cannot do that. 5-1 now the lead for the Rockets. Jory Bawalda still serving. Little knuckleball action, stays in the back row again. Passing a little bit of a problem for the Pirates. Right side swing is out of bounds. No touch on the swing by Schneider. Randolph gets another point. And serving really taking the Pirates out of their system so far in this second set. Having trouble with serve receive on both Muth serves and now Jory Bawalda serves. It's popped up in the back row and right in front of the crowd. They do get it back on the court, but no one else came over and took the ball over for the Pirates, and that'll be another point for Randolph. Another mishandled serve receive for the Pirates, and another point for Randolph because of it. Let's say hello to the 162 computers logged onto this match. Hope you enjoyed this. Especially that first set was just crazy. The set over on the right side, and Spores hits it hard in the middle back, but that is controlled. Here goes Schneider, and takes a little off it, puts a little extra angle on it, goes right past Riley Elvin's arms, and on the floor, and that is a point for the Pirates. And feel free to let me know who's out there, and punch that up on the chat line. It's right on your computer. Just look for it, and you can type in a message. And we'll let the girls know who's all tuned in and watching them right now when they look back at this later on. Another mishandled ball by the Rockets, and maybe like that first set a little bit, that they got that good lead, and then the Pirates kind of chipping away at it. Muth giving the ball Bawalda to chase all the way to the other side, and then Spores with a nice swing just inside the 10-foot line. Josie Spores swinging with confidence on that one. Josie, pretty impressive player, not one of the tallest players out there, but she's been swinging with confidence, and fun to watch her as she's developed throughout the season. 5'9" player. Well, that's a free ball now for Randolph. Fuller over to Bawalda, over to Riley Elvin, and she pounds it off the block and out of bounds. Kill for Riley, but a nice job. Nice pass, nice set, and then put it away. That's how it's supposed to work every time. 9-3 now the lead for Randolph. Fuller with the serve, no spin on that ball whatsoever. Total knuckleball. Schneider from inside the 10-foot line, putting a lot of top spin on it. Randolph does get to it. Back row attack by Muth to the back right corner. Man, she is feeling it right now. Charisma Muth catches a little tape too, but still with all that spin, dives right on the line on the right side. Nice back row attack by Charisma Muth. And Randolph opens up a 7-point lead, 10-3. A timeout taken, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Randolph Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Marquezan, Randolph, and Waupun.
And coaches taking their full minute here on this timeout. And Doug Pickards. Doug is the coach of the Waterloo Pirates, and he's pretty well known. He was in DeForest, he said, for about 21, 22 years or so, coaching girls basketball over there. Got to the state championship game a few times, but was beaten out. And definitely been around. He was over at Marshall coaching basketball, Barneveld for a while, and numerous volleyball teams too. I believe he's going over to Cambridge coming up next this basketball season. Mishandled ball, great serve again by Brandy Fuller, one of their top servers. Goes to that back right corner to Fitzgerald, and she's going to get rotated out. And coming in for her is Gabby Cool. Sometimes they do that. You kind of gets in your head just a little bit, and then kind of we got to bring somebody in to see if they can right the ship. Nice diving save. Here goes Schneider from the right side, powers it past the double block. Nice job of popping the ball up, and even a better job getting that set over to Schneider on the right side. She hammers it right through the double block. 11-4 though, the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Muth, good pass over to Bawalda. Going to go back over the right side over to Riley Elvin and pounds it off the top of the block and out of bounds wide right. Kill for Elvin, who rotates now to serve for the Lady Rockets. Should Randolph win this match, we will definitely be over to call their game over in New Glarus coming up on Saturday night. And a lot of work to do against a pretty good Pirates team. That's popped in the air by Bawalda. Elvin sets it left side over to Muth down the line. And pop back up. Left side attack now for the Pirates, and that's going to be out of bounds a little bit long on the swing by Brenna Hebner. Randolph rolls now up by 9, and maybe their biggest, definitely their biggest lead they've had in the entire match so far. Riley Elvin back to serve now for the Rockets. That's going to be out of bounds a couple feet deep. Nice help from her teammate. In the middle back there just yelled out, and she got out of the way. Missed by a few feet. 13-5 now the lead for the Lady Rockets. Elvin rotates out. And coming in for her will be Carly Baird to play along the back row. And in to serve now is Leah Doran for the Pirates, and that's going to miss. A little wide left and a point for the Rockets. They'll take the free one. Up now 14-5. Josie Spores back to serve now for the Rockets. Be nice to have an easy one after that first one. We had to go and win 30-28. That's popped, and that's going to go way across the court, but it does get brought back in and then finally taken over by Novak. A little set over the left side over to Muth. Had to kind of wait for that one a little bit. The connection not there with the rhythm on it, but still Charisma just goes to the middle back, just pounds it and puts it away. And a point for the Rockets now, leading 15-5, up by 10. Now the Rockets. Josie Spores back again to serve for Randolph. Another good serve, but that was passed over to Schneider. Going to go far left side over to Fitzgerald. And that's past Fuller, pops it back up and then pop back over the net. Good job by Bawalda to get to it. Fuller will have to set left side over to Muth, just rolls it over the top. Schneider again gets an opportunity, going to go right side with it. Spores gets her hands on it, brought back in by Fuller, and then taken over by Bawalda on the third hit. Schneider again with the pass, going to go middle and a big swing, and that is out of bounds. The swing from that middle position by Tess Blundell. Randolph rolling right now, up by 11, 16-5. You got to remember that Waterloo did lose their first two sets to Horicon and came back and won after that, but I think a little different situation in this. We're almost up to 180 computers logged on. Kind of keeping an eye on that. So thanks for joining us. Steve Witterhack here along with Jeff Sauer doing the video. A good swing from the right side. And rotating to the back now is Tess Blundell. And we'll even let Waterloo people, if they want to log in, they can come and join us too for this, which normally we get a little mixed bag once in a while. A familiar name has just logged on. Somebody not afraid to let us know. Deborah Winterhack. I think I know that girl. Says, go Lady Rockets. Anybody else got a message for him? Just let us know like Deb did. Diving save attempt. Nice swing from the right side and a point for the Randolph Rockets. Total control now. 17-6 they lead. Lauren Grigger with the serve. That one is popped up to nobody. Everybody kind of froze for Waterloo. It's kind of high in the air. So plenty of time for somebody to come up and take it, like maybe the libero right back there. And we've got another timeout. We'll do the same. Back with more Randolph Lady Rocket Volleyball right after this on Radio Plus.
Marshview Veteran.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets? The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Minutes. Sometimes they send them out after 15, 20 seconds, but taking a timeout, a team back on their heels right now as Randolph opens up a 12-point lead, 18-6 here in the second set. And Steve Witterhack bringing the play-by-play here tonight. A good opportunity throughout the whole season to call some Randolph matches. Been fun to watch this team, one of the best teams in Division III, ranked number 3 in the state. Grigger with a good save in the back. We're going to go to Colbeck on the left side. Hits it hard against the double block, puts it away. And a point for the Randolph Rockets on cruise control now, leading 19-6. I want to thank our sponsors for making our broadcast and our video streaming possible. Schneider goes far left side, and that's going to be a double contact, I think, is going to be called on Sophia Schneider. Otters in, one of our sponsors. Check out that fish fry on Friday nights and the great prime rib they have on Saturday, and they have liver and onions the third Wednesday of every month. A nice swing from the right side there by the Pirates, and they feel they probably needed that. That swing by Brenna Hebner. And Chad and Tricia over there at Otters Inn, one of our regular sponsors here of Randolph Sports. As is Asen Building with Jeff Ratagic. We'll talk to Jeff a little bit more about what he's got going on in that building out there with a golf simulator and a bunch of other things going on. Right side attack by Muth. Goes off the arms in the back row of Novak, and a point for Randolph, leading now 21-7. These are one of those sets that maybe what you maybe want onto your team for Waterloo is you know you're going to lose the set, but maybe you want to see a little bit of maybe string some points together and get a little bit of a flow going leading into the third set. Pass into the net, then it's rolled from the back row by Lauersdorf. Quick set over to Elvenhart off the block and kept alive by the Pirates. Going to go left side over to Schneider, and a double contact is going to get called on the Pirates. A point for Randolph, leading 22-7. Dairyland Auto. Mike Voskill and the crew over there, one of our sponsors too. Thank Mike for always joining us and supporting our broadcast. And there's a serve that goes off the arms of Schneider, one of the more sure passers out there, but hits it right into the net on a even better serve by Muth, who has just been on fire serving, putting the ball away from the back row, the front row diving for balls. What a great match she's had so far. 23-7 now, the Rockets. Muth with another serve. Again, another bullet to the back row, and another mishandled ball and a serve received for the Pirates. Randolph now leading 24-7. Set number 2 point now for the Lady Rockets. Muth serving for the second set. Oh, that one's blasted. Why not? You're up by that many points, 17 points. Just go for it. Just blast one. See if you can get another ace or something. And gets it in the net, but she did her job. Got him right to that set point. Still a set point for Randolph, and maybe one of their best servers, Gabby Kuhl, back to serve for the Pirates. Good pass over to Bowaldi. Going to go over to Riley Elvin over on the left side, and Schneider keeps it alive. It's going to get bumped over, rolled over by Schneider. Bowaldi gets it, goes left side over to Colbeck, and a diving save attempt. They can't control it, and Randolph gets it. Gets that set number 2 point, and a little bit easier here in the second set. They win 25-8 after winning the first set 30-28. Randolph leading 2-0, 1 set away from moving on to Saturday night's battle over at New Glarus for the sectional championship. Back in just 2 minutes with the third set on Radio.
Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph is the place to bring your vehicle to keep it running its best. Owner Micah Voskill has been working at Dairyland for over 20 years. Their ASE certified mechanics can do everything from replacing your tires, brakes, and battery, oil changes, and simple maintenance to replacing your transmission. And they use quality Napa parts. Pamper your vehicle with a visit to Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph. They wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game. Chad and Tricia Dinkle, owners of Otters Inn Bar and Grill in downtown Randolph, wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game. Otters is the perfect place to take friends and family for a delicious meal. Their menu includes a great selection of appetizers, burgers, specialty sandwiches, and pizzas. And they have great daily specials, including their excellent Friday fish fry and juicy and tender prime rib on Saturdays. For an enjoyable dining experience, head to Otters Inn Bar and Grill, 179 Stark Street in Randolph.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Dittman are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191. Randolph Family Dental is excited to announce they'll be moving to their brand new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph in early 2023. Roberts Brothers Painting of Randolph is a proud supporter of Randolph Rockets athletics. Family owned and operated since 1958, the Roberts Brothers have the skills, knowledge, and techniques to get your exterior paint job done right, no matter your painting needs. Roberts Brothers Painting uses the finest materials and equipment to guarantee a professional job that you'll be proud of. For more info, visit robertsbrotherspainting.com or give Hugh or Paul, the Roberts Brothers, a call at 326-5103 or 326-6214 for all of your exterior painting needs.
Randolph.
We are back here at Horicon High School as Randolph wins the second set convincingly. And now take a 2 sets to nothing lead. Look at Randy's, looking at Charisma Muth, and now she's got 11 kills already in the match to lead Randolph in that category. 4 for Riley Elvin so far. Right side attack, and that's kept alive by Muth in the back row. Going to go far left side over to Colbeck in the middle back. And that's popped up, and they're going to get a free ball now. No, not really a free ball. A good shot back over on the Pirate side. Right side attack again, kept alive by Spores. Here goes Muth from the back row, and the block was up back on the Randolph side. And you'd rather have two players kind of bump into each other going after the ball instead of letting the ball just hit the floor, and you had Fuller and Muth going at it and just couldn't quite get control of it. The point for the Pirates. They get an early lead. And looking at Randy's stats through the see with Charisma with now 11 kills so far in the match to lead the Randolph Lady Rockets. Who else do we got on there? 4 kills so far for Riley Elvin. And the block kills too. We've got for one for Jury and one for Riley up there too, and they both went up with that wall up there. Muth had to get down low to save that one. Here goes Colbeck from the back row. Kept alive by the Pirates. Right side attack by Fitzpatrick. Fitzgerald, I should say. And that one's off the block. A good swing there by Fitzgerald on that swing. Hebner again to serve. 3-0 in favor of the Pirates. Going to set it over to Elvin. He hits it off the block, and that's going to get hit back over on the Randolph side off the antenna and out of bounds. Nice swing by Riley Elvin. It's that one rotation where she kind of, before she rotates to the middle, she hits that one shot from the left side. Now she's in her natural position there in the middle. Marie Bawalda with the serve. And a good pass this time. Schneider just pushes it over. Fuller gets the ball over to Bawalda. And just bumped over by Muth. Back over to Schneider inside the 10-foot line. Good job by Fuller again. Spot on pass. Going to go over to Spores on the right side. Block back over in the Randolph side. Tight to the net. And then goes off the chest and the belly and right down the body of Riley Elvin out there. And can't control it, but just a good shot. One of those off-speed shots. And Waterloo up 4-1. They want to try to do what they did a couple days ago, or I should say on Saturday against Horicon, losing the first 2 and then winning the next 3. Muth, good pass over to Bawalda. Quick set over to Elvin. Directs it to the left. Popped in the air over by Dolphin. Here goes Schneider from the left side. It's going to be up in the Raptors. Fuller chases it down. And a good job by Brandy Fuller to get it back for Bawalda to take. Here goes Schneider again. Little roll shot, and 3 players on the ground for Randolph. They do not lack effort on the Randolph side. But a good off-speed shot there with a lot of topspin from Sophia Schneider to get the kill to give her team a 5-1 lead. Gabby Kuhl with a serve. It was going to be close to going up. Hit by Fuller. Here goes Spores into the block, and they're going to say that was 4 hits, did not clear. And a point again for the Pirates on a roll right now, 6-1 in the third set. Kuhl continues to serve. They got a lot of points off from her serving in this match. That's going to be tight to the net and pounded down on the overpass by Sophia Schneider. And that has got all the momentum and all the energy right now in the Pirates' hands. Timeout taken by Jeff Kolbeck. Back after this on Radio Plus.
File Supper Club has been Roberts Brothers Painting. File Supper Club. Roberts Brothers File Supper Club has been serving up a great Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Dittman are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191. Randolph Family Dental is excited to announce they'll be moving to their brand new facility at 130 Progress Drive.
We're back in Horicon, and Randolph trailing now 7-1. Muth just rolls it over. Boy, she's been finding gold with that the entire match so far, bailing Randolph out in not a great situation, but just puts that topspin, a lot of topspin, and just finds that court just inside the 10-foot line at a point for the Randolph Rockets. Fuller with the serve. That one catches the tape, does not clear. Service error, giving a point to the Pirates, leading back by 6 now, 8-2. Early, and Randolph would love to wrap her up here in 3. We got some battlers out there now with Waterloo with a lot of confidence right now in this third set. Good pass by Muth. Backs over on the right side by Riley Elvin. Blocked back over on the Randolph side. That's just going to get taken over by Bawalda. Going to set it in the middle, and diving save attempt by Fuller on the hit. Just past the block from Tess Blundell. I think everybody in the gym thought that was going to be a set out to Sophia Schneider on the left side, but a good little set by Hebner, getting it up to Blundell, and she just kind of directs it to the floor on the right side. 9-2 the lead now for the Pirates. Flowersdorf with the serve. And the serve receive kind of suspect for Randolph here in this third set. Good pass over to Hebner, going to go to Schneider left side. That's going to get blasted about 15 feet out of bounds deep. And a point for Randolph. See if they can string something together now with a very good server, Riley Elvin, back to serve for the Lady Rockets. 9-3 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Schneider just gets it right past the double block. Pop back over by Grieger. Back over on the right side. And a diving save by Fuller. Then all over the place. Nice hard swing by Muth. It's controlled by the Pirates. It's going to be tight to the net. The block is up and it's back over on the Pirate side. Back over to Schneider, left side. Boy, that catches the line. What a tough angle. Away from the left side to the right side. Was it more than 3-4 feet off the net? A lot of top spin catches the line, cross court. Impressive shot there by Sophia Schneider. And there's one that just barely clears the net right in front of Baird. It's one of those little dink shots that they have that just barely clears the net. And a service ace for Schneider. Now at 11-3 lead for the Pirates. Again, another little floater popped up again. And Bawalda steps in, takes it. Muth goes a cross-court shot, and that catches the outside of the line. And a point for Randolph. Much needed point there for the Rockets. Good hard swing with a lot of top spin, and that's a pretty impressive shot. Even for what we've seen out of Charisma tonight. That was a pretty amazing pass, and a good job by Bawalda to go across court to get that set up there. That's going to miss wide right, so a service there right when you're trying to get back into it. And a point for the Pirates. Randolph just not being able to string anything together. Get a point and then a service there, or really Pirates have really had control in this third set, getting better passes, putting the pressure on Randolph, has them back on their heels here in the third set. Low line drive pass in the back row that goes underneath the net. The attempt by Carly Baird. And another serve for Leah Dorn. That one underneath the top of the tape, and a point for the Randolph Lady Rockets. There's a free point, but now let's see if we can get one that they earned, except for just taking these service errors. Lauren Grieger back to serve for the Rockets. Into the back left corner. Good pass over to Schneider. Going to go right side with a cross court. And then we've got a player in the net for the Rockets. After the swing by Brenna Hebner. Pirates open up now a 9-point lead. Their biggest lead they've had on Randolph the entire night. 14-5, the lead now for Waterloo. And there's another mishandled ball, and that gets back in. Good job by Bawalda. A left side attack popped up by Fuller. And a backside right side over to Muth. Roll shot. And waiting for it and putting it back over is Cole backhand. They're going to get the point. Randolph still not giving up on things here in this third set, leading 2-0. Point for the Rockets, back within 8 now, 14-6. Charisma Muth. That's a girl maybe can string some together for the Rockets. And kind of a mishandled ball and enough to attack from the 10-foot line. Fuller getting the pass over to Ball. The back row attack by Muth into the net. A rare hitting error for Charisma Muth. Back to a 9-point lead for the Pirates, leading 15-6. Serve now for Hebner. Good pass over to Bawalda. Left side over to Elvin off the fingertips of the block. They control it, get back to Schneider. In that extreme cut shot. She was trying that again, but this time didn't get enough to go over the net. That's the point for Randolph. And that's go time right now for the Lady Rockets if they want to end this in 3. Trailing by 8, 15-7. Let's see if they can string some together. 190 computers logged on. Thanks for joining us. And that was going to hit the top of the tape, and that's what Randolph's been kind of handing them. Too many free points on service errors here in this third set. So the Pirates get it. Randolph back down by 9, 16-7. Back to serve is Gabby Kuhl. Fuller with a good pass up front, and the slider on the right side off the block, but kept alive by the Pirates. Here goes a shot by Schneider, but we have hitting the antenna. That'll be a break for the Rockets on that swing by Schneider on that left side, and that is a point for Randolph. Brandy Fuller back to serve now for the Rockets. Pass up to the front over to Hebner. Right side attack by Schneider. Good job. Does a good job with those little shots just over the top of the block. Puts a ton of top spin on it, but takes off a lot of pace on the ball. And that one found the floor about 2 feet behind the blockers that were up. So back to a 9-point lead for the Pirates. Here goes Elvin from the right side. That goes off the hands of Lauersdorf and out of bounds. Randolph with a point, but trailing by 8, 17-9. Steve Witterhack here along with Jeff Sauer on the video streaming, bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Elvin with the serve. High off the arms of Lauersdorf. Schneider brings it back in. Bumped over on the third hit. Good pass from Elvin. Going to go left side over to Muth. Hard off the block, and another point for Randolph. Finally, within 8 points, they're back down to 7 points. And like I said, they're not giving up here, I wouldn't think, here in this third set. String a few more together. You got one of your better servers with Riley Elvin. You got Charisma Muth, who's been the most effective hitter so far. Again, that's going to be up in the rafters and brought back in. And Schneider again with a bunch of top spin control this time. Right side attack now by Spores, cross court. And back off again, waiting for it on the overpass. On the hit in the back row by Hebner. Waiting for it was Muth, and she pounds it down. And I can feel some momentum, starting a little more life getting into the Randolph game. Back within 6, 17-11, the lead for the Pirates. Elvin with the serve. And that's going to go off the lights up above. Rare hitting error and serve receive error off the arms of Sophia Schneider, and Randolph back within 5, 17-12. And a timeout taken by Coach Pickards, and it'll be Randolph talking about it along with the Pirates, only trailing by 5. Back after this on Radio Plus.
Files Supper Club has been serving up a great dining experience since 1969. They invite you, your family, and friends to join them for their excellent food and drink selections. Enjoy Files' perfectly aged, seasoned, and cooked prime rib each Thursday and Saturday, and their Friday fish fry featuring tender and flaky cod. Don't forget Files' 15-foot salad bar with a wide variety of salads, vegetables, and crackers. Files Supper Club, waiting to serve you where they've been for over 50 years, south of Randolph on Highway 73.
Okay, Randolph with the momentum right now, which they have not had here in this third set. They only trail by 5 after being down as many as 9 points so far in this third set. Elvin with the serve. Good pass this time by the Pirates. Right side attack by Schneider. The block is up, but off the block. And they can say should be the Pirates' ball. The up officials giving it to Randolph. And just a mistake. It was hard off the block and out of bounds. Good swing there by Schneider. Goes back to serve now for the Pirates. Now we're over 203 computers logged on here. Okay, let us know you're out there. You want to send us a message on the chat line. Waldo will back set right side over to Spores off the block and on the floor. Randolph back within 5. Again, this is the point where you want to try to get a few more points. Get within 3, get within 2, and make things real interesting here in this third set. They've won the first 2, 30-28. Good pass this time dumped over on the second hit. Fuller will get it over to Bawalda. Just bumps it over his shoulder. And Pirates having trouble in this one, but they do get it over. Good pass over to Bawalda. Backs that right side over to Grigger. One-arm save attempt by Schneider. They do get it. But it's not going to make it on the third hit. And Randolph will get another point. Now they're only down by 4. 18-14. Here come the Rockets. Trying to end this thing in 3, but they've got a little ways to go. Down by 4, 18-14. Josie Spores back to serve again for Randolph. Good pass this time over to Schneider. Going to go left side over the top of the block. Diving save by Baird. Left side attack down by Muth. Cross court, but that's going to be out of bounds. Had to cut it a little bit too much past that double block, and it goes out of bounds wide right. Okay, a few more points. Now you're sitting at 5 down. 19-14. Got to get this one right back. Leah Dorn back to serve for the Pirates. Fuller, that one stays in the back row. Chased down by Bawalda. Inside the 10-foot line is Muth. And chased off the court, and Randolph's going to get the point. Nice job, Charisma Muth, doing really all you could really do with that ball. Got a extra pace on that one. Just inside the 10-foot line, and Randolph now back within 4, 19-15. Again, you need to string a few together here. A back set over on the right side, and then a miss hit over on the right side on the swing attempt. Kind of a push shot attempt by Brenna Hebner, but just rolls off her fingertips, and Randolph gets the point. They're back within 3 now, 19-16. Grigger with the serve. Schneider will get it. Going to get it back over to Hebner on that right side. Popped up by Grigger. Good pass. Quick set over to Muth. It's going to get popped right back over on the Randolph side. There goes Bawalda. Goes up. Come on to get mine, she says. Been setting people all day. Maybe didn't get as much as she wanted on it. But Tori Bawalda goes up above the net and puts it down. Has Randolph now within 2, 19-17. Grigger continues to serve. Little knuckleball action. That would have been close to the back line there, but hit. Left side attack now by Fitzgerald off the block. Passed up to the front over to Bawalda. Left side attack now by Macy Kolbeck. And that's just going to get pushed over deep. Chased down by Grigger in the back row. Good pass. Goes Kolbeck again off the block. And over on the Pirates side, Schneider gets it. Going left side over to Fitzgerald. Popped in the air again by Baird. Goes back to Kolbeck again with a roll shot to Schneider. And back row, one of those little a lot of spin shots, and popped over, somehow back over the net over on the Pirates side. Left side attack again by Fitzgerald, goes down the line with it off the block and on the floor. What a battle out there. And finally won by the Pirates. They pull back up by 3, 20-17, but Randolph's doing what they got to do. 2, 3 points at a time. You can't let the Pirates get a few in a row. Got to get this point right now. Tess Blundell with the serve. Good pass over to Bawalda. Right side attack now by Muth into the block and back on the floor. like Brenna Hebner over there with the block kill. And Pirates get the point, opening up a 4-point lead, 21-17. Tess Blundell back to serve for, again, the Pirates. Little hard low-line driver mishandled by Fuller in the back row. And now the Pirates only 3 points away. And a timeout taken by Randolph, trailing 22-17. We'll be back in just 30 seconds with more Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Okay, a few points put together by the Pirates to open up a 5-point lead again. Randolph takes a timeout, trailing by 5, 22-17. Pirates only 3 points away from getting a third set victory, so Randolph will have to get this ball back right now and make a run. I believe Charisma Muth is waiting to rotate to the back row, so it'd be a great server to, possibly accomplish that for the Randolph Rockets. Another serve for Tess Blundell. Good pass by Spores. Back set right side over to Muth into the block. Kept alive by Baird. Second hit taken over by Bawalda. Controlled though by the Pirates. Spores again pops the ball up. Going to go far left side over to Colbeck, but that did not clear. And that'll be another point for the Pirates. Stringing them together when they need them at the end here. 23-17 their lead. Blundell continues to serve for Waterloo. Middle back, Spores with a good pass. Taken over in the second hit, deep. And finally getting that connection is Jory Bawalda. She tried it in that first set and that second set. Just kept on hitting him out of bounds wide left or too far. But very effective on that, disguising it to the last second and going for the corners and got it. 20, I think the points kind of got mixed around. Right now it should be 23-18 possibly. Yeah, they're fixing that right now, and I believe 23 for Waterloo. Yeah, just a 5-point lead, but they're 2 points away. Now Randolph, right now, your best server serving right now with Charisma Muth. See if she can get some points off from her serve. Goes to the back corner, pushed out front, good pass. Going to go far left side over to Fitzgerald, cross-court shot. And they're going to say that catches the line. A lot of shots tonight with line shots, and that one catches the outside at that far right line. And now set number 3 point in the hands of Waterloo, leading 24-18. Brenna Hebner back to serve for the Pirates. Fuller with a good pass. Left side attack now by Elvin down the line and off the hands of Brenna Hebner. Big time swing there by the 6'2 junior with Riley Elvin. There's still a lot more work to do for the Randolph Rockets. They need to string 5 in a row at least to have a chance here in this third set. Bawalda with the serve. That one stays in the back row. Going to go left side over to Schneider. Cross-court shot. Fuller gets it right over to Bawalda. Quick set over to Riley Elvin, but it's blocked right back over. Diving save under the net. And a point for the Pirates. They win set number 2, 25-19. Randolph leading 2-1. And wow, this match definitely is not over. You thought maybe Randolph's going to win it in 3 after a convincing second set victory, but we're going to a third set, our fourth set, I should say. Be back right after this in just 2 minutes with more Randolph Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Mary, and I was treated at the New Medical Center for knee pain. I couldn't walk long distances, stand up from a chair easily, or do stairs well. Now I can do all of these things and walk 2 miles.
Hi, my name is Linda. I was treated at the New Medical Center for pain in both of my knees, and it has made a huge difference. I couldn't walk up the stairs. I couldn't get up and down easily off the floor after playing with my grandkids. Getting up off the couch at night was difficult. Now I can do all of that. Right now I have no pain in my knees. I would definitely recommend this procedure to anybody who has pain in their knees, and I would recommend that you do it sooner rather than later.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
How do you make the most of your land? The Mosers do it with their John Deere Gator XUV 590M. That's how they
cram a lot of the work in each day.
And with a 900-pound payload capacity, they have the power to move on to what's next.
We're always switching gears.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit Ballwig Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun, and Ballwig Turf and Leisure North Spring Street Beaver Dam, and online at ballwig.biz.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at Home.
Welcome back to the 4th set. Randolph leading 2-1, but the Pirates coming back. Muth with the first swing here in the 4th set, and that's a nice swing from the right side before she rotates to the back. Gets it off the block, tools it out of bounds. Point for the Rockets, leading now 1-0. Yeah, nice comeback answer there by Waterloo, down 2-0, and they're used to that because the regional championship they were down 2-0 to Horicon and came back and won the next 3 sets. They've done it before. Going to go left side over to Schneider. The block is up with the hands of Elvin. Pop back over on the Randolph side. Fuller is going to go far left side over to Kolbeck off the block. Controlled by the Pirates down the line and up in the rafters and put back in play. And here goes Kolbeck. She'll just bump it over on the 3rd hit. Good pass over to Hebner. Back over to Schneider. It goes right through the arms of Riley Elvin on that swing. Powers it right through her arms and a point. For the Pirates, they've tied it up at 1 apiece. The Pirates definitely playing with a little more confidence, a few more smiles on their face than they had after that second set when they got blown out. Gabby Kuhl with the serve. Set left side over to Elvin, just kind of places it on the floor. Good job right in front of the diving Gabby Kuhl, but the double block up there, just had time to think about it. She's hanging in the air and just put it right back about 20 feet off the net in the middle back, and a point for Randolph. There's a good pass over to Hebner. Back sets over to Schneider on the right side. A little shot across her body, controlled by the Lady Rockets. Fuller with a good roll shot from the back row, and I thought maybe they got away with a double contact with a setter on that one, tight to the net, but no call, and that is a point eventually going to the Pirates. They're tied at 2 apiece. So Lauersdorf with a serve, and that thing just dropped out of that serve. Lands right in front of the Randolph Rockets. Fuller in the back. And Waterloo gets a point. Now they lead 3-2 here in the 4th set. 3-2 Waterloo. Fuller with a good pass this time, and a set over to Riley Elvin, and she just pounds it to the back left corner. Randolph with a point, tying it up at 3 apiece. Steve Wooderhack here along with Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming live from Horicon High School. Thanks for joining us here. There are over 200 computers logged on here tonight watching a great high school volleyball match. Another one of those cross-body shots. It's tapped back over. The shot by Blundell, and they said now maybe a save attempt, but they said that hit the floor for the Randolph Rockets. Lead back in the hands of the Pirates, now up by 1, 4-3, and Sophia Schneider heads to the back row to serve for the Pirates. It chases Bawalda to the back row, and Spores goes cross court, and a kind of an awkward speed on that, kind of threw off Brenna Hebner a little bit on that one, off her the heel of her hand and on the floor. We're tied at 4 apiece, so it's a battle back and forth with these two teams here in the 4th set. Riley Oven with the serve. It's going to get bumped over on the 3rd hit. Bawalda will get it, and Fuller will bump it over on Randolph's 3rd hit. Schneider's going to go far left side. That goes off the block, popped up. Bawalda steps into set, back sets right side into Josie Spores. That's kept alive by the Pirates. That's going to be out of bounds. Kind of a back flick shot there from Maren Dolphin's swing. A lot of spin on it. Misses a little wide right. Randolph with a couple of points in the row. Get the lead back now, 5-4. Wow, nice serve there by Elvin that dies, and it's going to get bumped over on the 3rd hit. Nice job by the Pirates. Far left side over to Muth, and just one blocker up there. Not enough for Muth. Charisma Muth gets the kill going cross court, pounds it down. And Randolph now leading 6-4 here in the 4th set. Riley Elvin back to serve for the Lady Rockets. Nice hard serve, but luckily for Brenna Hebner, one of her teammates said out, and she got her arms out just out of the way of the ball. That's out of bounds deep, and that'll be a point for the Pirates, 6-5 Randolph on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Here, Randolph Family Dental, one of our sponsors. See one of their girls by the front desk there, Jenny walking in. That's who I usually go through to set up the advertising for that, but they're a proud sponsor of Randolph Sports. Goes Muth from about 8 feet off the net. The block is up. And very excited about that block is Allie Fitzgerald. Has this game tied up at 6 apiece, and so she should be. Sectional semifinal battling against the number 3 ranked team in the state with Randolph. Maybe one of the smallest teams in the state in Division 3. Cross-court shot by Spores, kept alive by Schneider. And the block is up again, kept alive, and they do a good job getting the ball back again. Here goes Fuller, good pass. Back set over on the right side over to Spores to the back corner and off the beam up there, but was close to going on the wrong side of the antenna. Shot to the back corner is out of bounds, and nice job. Looks like that was going to be Randolph's point at least 2 times during that whole volley. And eventually the Pirates kept it alive long enough to get the point. They have the lead 7-6 and give it up right away with a service error off the serve of Leah Dorn. We're tied at 7. Josie Spores back to serve now for the Rockets. See if they can get the lead back in the hands of the Lady Rockets. Almost 220 computers logged on. Thanks for joining us. Middle attack just popped over the top of the block. Set over left side over to Muth. Pounds it down. That's going to go well into the crowd. And former volleyball player and state basketball champion Presley Bawalda in the crowd. Jory's sister had a chance to catch the ball but dropped it. Now playing college basketball and going to school too over at Ripon College. Wish her good luck over there. Someone's going to get pulled wide left for Josie Spores hit. Service there. Pirates serving. We're tied at 8 apiece. Who's going to pull away here first? There's going to be a neck-to-neck the whole way through. Baird with a good pass. Back center on the right side over to Grigger. Block back over on the Randolph side. Spores will bump it over to Muth. That is controlled. Schneider goes far left side. Cross court off the block and then off the arms of Fuller on the swing of Brenna Hebner. So the Pirates have the ball back and they have the lead back, 9-8. Good pass over to Bawalda, back over to Muth. And she pounds it past the double block right in front of Tess Blundell. Let's see if I can get some, maybe an updated score, possibly from that Broadhead game against Mineral Point. Winner of this match will be playing the winner of that match over in Broadhead. Save, it gets saved and put back on the Randolph side. Back over to Muth left side and pounds another one down past the double block. Not good height over on that side, on the right side of the defense for Waterloo, and Muth having her way with those blockers over there and puts another one away. A much needed point against Randolph. Strung a few together, and they lead now 10-9. Grigger with the serve, goes off the fingertips of Randolph in and out of bounds deep. Lauren Grigger has had some nice serving moments, as they tried to get back in that third set. Now strung a few together for Randolph, and they're back up by 2, 11-9. Another bad pass that stays in the back. Schneider's going to get away across court, and then it's going to go out of bounds. Good job. Some good communication by Randolph. Carly Baird has kind of had her sights set on that one and a beat on it, and teammate said it's going to be out of bounds. She let it go out of bounds. Randolph up by 3, 12-9. Timeout taken by the Pirates, and we'll be back right after this with more Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
Yeah, I got Randy Arminger with me, my professional volleyball statistician, and got Charisma Muth up to 18 kills already in the match to lead Randolph in that category. Another serve for Lauren Grigger. Left side attack. It's blocked back over on the Pirates side. They push it over on the second hit. Ball the back sets over his shoulder over, and a good job by Muth, reaching way over the net. As the Pirates play over on a player over on that side with Cabela Ellis. Got it stuffed right back down on her. Randolph on a roll right now, leading 13-9. They've scored the last 5 points. That one close to going out, but hit. Schneider will go far left side. Cross-court shot. Good pass by Grigger over to Bawalda. Here goes Muth from the left side, cross court, and that's going to catch the outside of the line. And they're going to go with what the line judge said. He kind of got his little flag out of the way, but then pointed right at it, right in front of him. And are they going to reverse the call? They are going to reverse the call. The up official. Much to the dislike of the Randolph fans. It was close over there. It was about 10 feet up the line from him, from the line judge, but the up official reversed the call. That's pushed up by Baird. Back set over on the right side by Muth, and she just taps it past the double block and puts it away. Just a nice little touch shot there by Charisma Muth. Sort of a big hit there. They were ready for it. She just kind of taps it over to some open court, and Randolph gets the point, back up by 4 by a score of 14-10. Muth serve down the line. Schneider controls. She's going to get it right back on the left side. And a good job. Just spawns it right between Jory Bawalda's hands and the antenna over there, off her arms and out of bounds. Smart hitter over there with Sophia Schneider, wherever she hits from. Or she's just putting a lot of top spin on, takes some pace off it, or just blast one off the block. Yeah, she's definitely a threat when she's in the front row. The Pirates back within 3, 14-11. Randolph back set right side over to Colbeck. Took a good swing, but that's controlled by the Pirates. Schneider goes cross court. Fuller gets it. Set in the middle over to Riley Elvin, and that is out of bounds. Another point for the Pirates. They string a few together, and now they get within 2, 14-12. You get to sectionals, nothing's easy. And a good battle here between these two teams. Walda chases it down. Fuller from the back row. Going to go back over to Schneider on the left side. Cross-court shot, and that is in. Boy, I tell you, I've seen more of those extreme cut shots from Schneider and from Muth in this game, and just catching the line cross-court. Those are hard to do, and some good pace on it, too. Back within a point are the Pirates. Here goes Elvin from the left side. Pounds it down. No doubt about that one. No reversal of call. And Randolph will get the point. They're back up by 2, 15-13. job by Riley, just pounding it down. 233 computers logged on. Thanks for joining us here at Horicon High School. Steve Winterhack doing the play-by-play. Jeff Sauer on the camera. And then we've got a double contact that's going to be called on Waterloo, putting Randolph back up 16-13. Randolph winning the first set after both teams had numerous opportunities to win that first set, but Randolph wins 30-28. Then the little blowout in that second set in favor of the Rockets. Then a 25-19 win for the Pirates. Nice swing by Josie Spores to the left side, tooling it off the block and getting Randolph back up by 4, 17-13. See if Randolph can keep things moving here in this fourth set, up 2-1. Looking to move on to that sectional championship in New Glarus, and then a mishandled ball in the back row. And a point again for the Rockets. Are up by 5, 18-13. All the work that the Pirates did is went for naught as Randolph is back up by 5, 18-13. Walder with a little knuckleball action, just stays floating and misses a little wide right, little long. And a point for the Pirates. Are back within 4. 18-14 the lead for the Rockets here in set number 4. Rockets leading 2-1 here in this match. Auersdorf with the serve. Mishandled ball, and it's popped up high towards the net and pushed over by Bawalda. Here goes Schneider from the left side. Rolls it over. Kolbeck steps in to pass it to Bawalda. Right side attack now by Spores. Into Schneider's hands. Gets the block kill. And a point for the Pirates. They're back within 3 now, 18-15. Auersdorf with another serve. Nice serve, but a good job by Fuller. Here goes Spores from the left side. Gets past the double block and pounds it down. Josie Spores with a big-time swing. And a big-time point for the Randolph Lady Rockets, leading now 19-15. Another very good server for Randolph, moving back to serve, and that's Brandy Fuller. A string of really good servers on the Randolph team. And when they're on, that makes things really hard on the other teams. Fuller's serve goes to the back corner. Bad pass. Snyder saves it. And then is bumped back over on the Randolph side. And then they get over to Riley. Elvin high off the fingertips and stays in the back row. Elvin with the kill on a perfect set there by Bawalda. Makes it 20-15. Randolph just 5 points away from moving on to the sectional championship, and another timeout taken. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Rocket Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Okay, here we go. Steve Winterhack with you again. Jeff Sauer on the video streaming. Randy Armgren on the stats. We'll have some of those stats for the end of the match. Hopefully we'll be done in 4 if you're a Randolph Rocket fan. If you're a Waterloo fan that is tuned into this, I'm sure you're still pulling for your Pirates. A nice team, but Randolph opens up a 5-point lead, 20-15. Good pass this time up to Hebner. Right side attack by Schneider, and they're going to say that is out of bounds by the line judge, and it is out of bounds. They thought they got the referee again. They had him to change the call earlier, and they thought they had him this time, but he says nope. And we have to go with the line judge on that one. A point for Randolph, now just 4 points away from a sectional semifinal victory. A quick set in the middle, and then just a little tap shot by Tess Blundell. It's a lot of spin on it, catches the net and finds the floor. It's kind of that off-speed pitcher out there that they have for the Pirates. Just takes a lot of pace off the ball. 21-16 now, the lead for Randolph. Schneider with the serve. Fuller with a good pass. Left side attack now by Spores, and that is popped right back over on the Randolph side. Fuller to Bawalda to Elvin, and she puts it down to the middle back. Again, another great pass by Brandy Fuller to put it right up to Bawalda, and then she gets it up to Elvin to put it away, but a lot of nice saves so far in this match in the back row by Brandy Fuller. 22-16 in favor of the Rockets. Left side attack now by Hebner off the block and on the floor. A point for the Pirates. They're back within 5. And checking in now will be Allie Fitzgerald to hit from that left side for the Pirates. Back to serve is Leah Dorn. See if Randolph can get a good pass and get a little closer to pay dirt here. Back setter on the right side and a big swing on the right side by Josie Spores. A couple big swings and kills that she's had to this trip through the front net, front of the net for the Randolph Rockets. Easy for you to say. And Josie now rotates to the back row, but a very productive front row time for Josie Spores. Schneider gets chased over on the left side, and that's blocked back over on the Pirate side. Schneider will get it, go to the left side again to Fitzgerald, blocked and put on the floor. Block kill for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Looks like Lauren Grigger with the biggest smile on her face out there getting the block kill for Randolph. It is now match point for the Randolph Rockets, 24-17 their lead. Spores serve, that is pass, good pass over to Schneider, takes it over on the second hit. Spores waiting for it, and a big swing from the left side by Charisma Muth, and Randolph will move on to the sectional championship, winning 25-17 in the fourth set. And they'll be taking on the winner of the Broadhead against Mineral Point match going on tonight over at Broadhead. We're going to take a break. Hopefully we'll get some on-court interviews with the team coming up in just a few minutes. You are tuned in to RadioPlusInfo.com.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
File Supper Club has been serving up a great dining experience since 1969. They invite you, your family, and friends to join them for their excellent food and drink selections. Enjoy File's perfectly aged, seasoned, and cooked prime rib each Thursday and Saturday, and their Friday fish fry featuring tender and flaky cod. Don't forget File's 15-foot salad bar with a wide variety of salads, vegetables, and crackers. File Supper Club, waiting to serve you where they've been for over 50 years, south of Randolph on Highway 73.
Point game being played at Broadhead tonight. Let's just talk to a few of the Randolph players right now. We got Riley Elvin, and quite a battle up there. A pretty nice team that you played against tonight.
Oh yeah, very, very nice team. Sophia Schneider, she plays club. She hits very hard. She's smart. She's a good player. All around, she's just a good player. So yeah. Yeah,
they gave you a nice battle, everything you could handle here tonight. And Charisma, what a monster night you had. Led the team in kills. You got a lot of points off your serves here tonight. Got a little bruised up from diving for balls in the back row. But talk about you're kind of feeling it tonight here for the Rockets.
Yeah, so in practice we've really been stressing service, even defense, and serving, because we miss a lot of serves usually, and tonight I think our serving really helped us because we didn't really miss much until the third set, and that's the set we lost. So basically just being confident in our serves.
How do you think your team's playing right now? You think you're really on a pace now to win this next match and get to the state tournament?
Absolutely. We come back from a lot of stuff, and we bounce back from that third set like it was nothing, and I think we're on a pretty good route right now.
Okay, Brandy, once you come over here, you won't be in our way if you come over here. So, but Brandy, you had a great match tonight. So many great saves and right on point, right to your setter up there, diving for balls. Your serving was great tonight, and just talk about this battle tonight and how much they made you work back there today.
Yeah, Sophia Schneider's a really nice player. She was able to place the ball in good spots and find the open spots on us, but I think our defense was really solid tonight.
We'll talk to Jory right now. And Jory, again, a good battle. What do you think of your team and the effort they did to try to get that ball up to you today? I saw some pretty good hard passes that they had to get it up to you, and thought they did a pretty good job for you today.
Yeah, we definitely put in the extra work like in practices, and we came into this game with confidence, and then we were overly confident, I think, going into that third set. So, our serves we were a little lazy with our defense, and obviously they took that third set from us, but we came back and bounced back and got the fourth set. So.
You guys kind of messed it up for your cousin's wedding coming up here because you won, and now you're going to be playing when her wedding's going on. Anybody, you feel bad about that at all? Or?
I mean, we're going to try to catch the ceremony before we go, but we're definitely ready to play some volleyball. I mean, go them, but definitely ready to play some volleyball.
Okay, Josie, why don't you come up here too? Josie, man, you had some really nice trip to that front row, especially that last trip through there, but a nice match for you today, and it looked like you had a lot of confidence with your swings today.
Oh, yeah. I just have to trust my team behind me so I can swing hard right in the black. I know they'll be right there to dig it back up.
Again, congratulations to the Randolph Rockets. Great job, and we'll let you guys relax, and good luck will be there for you coming up on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Okay, the Randolph Lady Rockets moving on to the sectional championship. I don't know if Jeff Kolbeck's there he is. Let's keep the interview. That's a talkative, chatty bunch that you got there. But a great bunch of girls and a great performance tonight. Just talk about your team's performance moving on to the sectional championship now.
Well, I mean, we just played really well. A match like that builds a lot of character. I mean, that first set's back and forth the whole way. We fought our way back and won that, and then we blow them out the second set, and then third set, it's like totally different game. And I was just hoping in the third set we catch some momentum at the end there, which we did. We made a nice run at the end. We carried it into the fourth set. But, this team is seasoned, experienced group of girls, and nothing really rattles them. I think as coaches we get more rattled than they do. So.
Well, they had me a little nervous too. Yeah. I mean, I was really cheering for them and everything tonight, and they really came through a lot of big time players as a team effort. I thought Brandy Fuller did a great job in the back row. I mean, they didn't let anything hit the. Matter of fact, I think we got three girls almost collide together going for the ball. I'd rather see people collide than just let balls hit the floors.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they give all-out effort, and that's what we talk about, especially these games now in the playoffs for these senior girls. Give everything you got, leave it all out on the court. Nothing hits the ball or hits the court on our side, and we go from there. But got to give them credit. I mean, Waterloo played a hell of a game, and then Jory's got ice in her veins. I don't know. The end of some of those games, and I want her to set charisma, and she's going other places, and she trusts them, and they get the kills. But, boy, I don't know. She had me scared there.
She's a cool kid. You don't know if she's up by 20 or down by 20 out there. She's pretty stoic out there, but that's the kind of girl you want in that position. That's why she was the conference player of the year. But we heard anything from Broadhead yet?
We have not. We spent a lot of time scouting them, so we're assuming they're going to win. So if they don't, I got a long day tomorrow to worry. But we haven't heard. But if it is Broadhead, I think we match up really well against them. It'll be a tough match. They're a very good team. But these girls don't want their season to end yet. So.
Well, congratulations. Nice victory. Your team played great. It was really a team effort, I thought, out there. And we'll be there for you on Saturday night. We're playing New Glarus.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, Jeff Kolbeck winning 3-1 here tonight and moving on to the sectional championship. And that's about it here from Horicon High School. Thanks to Jeff up there with the video streaming. And Randy, you got
want some stats?
You should go up there and get some of those stats that you have up there.
Let me run a commercial
I know
quick.
Charisma Muth was one of the top kill people. She probably led the team in kills. So you had some of those for us. So just looking at some of the stats, Charisma Muth with 19 kills. Randy always got to point out unofficial. 10 kills for Riley Alvin, 7 apiece for Jory Bawalda and for Josie Spores, 3 kills apiece for Macy Kolbeck and for Lauren Grigger out there, and 16 assists for Jory Bawalda. But a great team performance, I thought, out there for the Randolph Lady Rockets. And again, we will be over at New Glarus High School. We've already talked to the people over there. They're not going to give us any trouble. We want to thank the people here at Horicon for being a good host here of this sectional semifinal. But Randolph wins in 4, 3-1 to move on to the sectional championship, and we'll have it for you. Pregame at 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock from New Glarus right here on Radio Plus. Have yourself an excellent night.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.